you're in a situation where you would have loved to get the help financially, support mentally, physically, everything. In every way. And you now get it, and you still stand strong. But yet still have some of them where I get it, you understand, and I still fight the father from being the father who's supposed to be in your child life. The woman, them out there, we are doing them something, they are telling you today, tappy. When I affect the child life, it's not about you.
Stop it. I would love to have, my God, you know what? I reserve the right to continue this conversation, this publicly, because they're going to put me up all over. So they're going to shut my mouth. But I would love to have that support for my son. I would love to have that support for my son, and it's not there. But still, I have to wear both caps. Sorry, I have to be the mother and the father. You have some mothers like myself, yeah. If you don't reach out to the father and say XYZ, they don't turn the black at them, yeah.
Which is unfortunate. Completely unfortunate.
There's another way around with me.
Yes, completely.
So we encourage fathers to be fathers in their children's life, because you will not regret it. So we're encouraging the fathers, them act like say them have amnesia, to wake up, because at the end of the day, you are going to be sorry. So you have to be a part of your children's life and growth and development. It doesn't have to be financially, because not everybody have the money to take care of them pitney. But it's the love and the support there. It supersedes any amount of money. We can tell you that. It's the love and the support there, and the helping to nurture and grow the boy pitney. When they reach a certain level where say as a mother you say, what is this? Oh, I'm gonna do this, and you just tell it for the youth man and say, boy, my son, when I turn with a Karlie Redd now, preteen, it's critical. So if you're not there in the preteen years, just about to come again.
Yeah, boys.
And I'm thankful that I stood by my son in every aspect of the way, every way I stand by him.
That's good.
So when the smoke clear, I'm gonna say, oh, my mommy did it. My mommy did it.
And when we realize most of the parents them kind of running after the child becomes so successful. Why am I feeling that? Feel me boy that, feel me that. You understand? And then the kids still accept them because the child was growing up with a mother who have that love and compassion for humanity, and she had, carried on to her child.
Welcome to the channel. I am the Jamaican Scoop Diva. Now, the first thing I will discuss is shocking allegations made by D'Angel against Beenie Man, claiming that he doesn't support his son, financially or otherwise. Now, this is very interesting. And, actually, I think I would want to believe her. Now, she's saying that, she would love to get some kind of a support from him, not just financially, but also supporting their son, emotionally. No, she even went ahead to say that even if he doesn't want to support him financially, at least, be there, be that father figure, be in his life. A lot of times we trivialize emotional support to our children, and sometimes that can lead to a cycle of emotional trauma, and then they now pass down that emotional trauma to their kids. I'm not saying that Marco Dean is emotionally traumatized by anything, I don't know, but she's saying that he's just not there. She even went ahead to say that, sometimes if she doesn't call him, then he doesn't even show up or check in or whatever. And, that's kind of crazy to me, because when you look at a giant like Beenie Man, you would think, number one, he has money. So you would believe that he has enough money to support all his children. The next side of it is that he is so, he plays so many different roles in the public. Just the other day, he was basically in the middle of a conversation where people were asking if Massacre should clash Alkaline, and he had so much time, energy, and strength to be a part of that conversation, but yet still we're now hearing that he doesn't have or carry the same energy as it relates to his own child. That is baffling, very baffling. And I do applaud D'Angel for stepping up to the plate. Despite the fact that she was saying this, she did not seem bitter. And because she didn't seem bitter, she didn't have an attitude. That's kind of why I am convinced that this is true. The next thing is that she also said, despite the fact that, the father isn't really playing much of a role, she still plays mother and father. She's not going to let that stop her from looking after her son, and she will do what she has to do. No. Some time ago, I'm not quite sure if she's still on OnlyFans, but it was alleged that she was on OnlyFans. And when you look at the bigger picture, you understand why females go above and beyond to actually take care of their children, because at the end of the day, you don't want, because the father is not playing his role, your child suffer. So I do give D'Angel her props for that, and you can let me know what you think in the comments.
It looks strange, me not understand,
I don't know if it's me, but you guys can talk to me and tell me, you know. It just give me a little opportunist vibe because she never tell me, but she tell me that she have me that submit the song and she never tell me that my song. So me I say, if me go through so much to record a song with you, you know what I'm saying? Multiple times, over and over, 20 times at the studio, back and forth, your song went #1. Why would you not tell me, the artist who is on the song? The only reason why you never tell me, Karlie, is because you never know that I was on the Grammy board. You never know that I could submit the song, and you never know I could have voted for you. You thought it was only me that alone. So that's why it gives me an opportunist vibe. So for me to find out, because me log in for vote for Shaggy, I feel like that was fucked up. And if it's not fucked up, I will take it from my best friends to tell me the truth. You know? But that's just one of the additional things. So I start pre-our sideway and I look on our sideway like, you give off a look at opportunist vibe. The friendship is like, it's not a two-way stream, it's vice versa. First, you do that to me at Jamaica. I was embarrassed on the island. I feel some kind of way. I walk with my heart on my sleeve. I'm very prideful. I'm a Leo. Everybody know me stay. No, I'm not boastful, but I'm very prideful, and me don't want nobody feel like come on, you know me could have thrown out one party. If it was an issue, you shouldn't make it seem like it's an issue. Because of the big other things that I do for you when it's your birthday, and nobody don't know. When it's your birthday, we not film pan love and hip hop. So you know it genuinely I come from the camera and I come with me. So you know anything I do for you, it's from my heart. And I know I'm not going to talk about it. I know I'm not going to drag you and bash you, but I'm going to explain so people can understand what the fuck is going on. Okay, so we move past her doing that to Jamaica. We move past her submitting my own song and not telling me. So me start watch her and prayer. Mida came to me one day and she was like, oh, Karlie's coming to New York. She want you to perform. But she not say nothing to me, you know. Everything is she has said to Mida. So all of a sudden she and Mida, a friend, best friend. So it give me an opportunist vibe because we know why you want to be friends with Mida. Let's be clear, but we not reached this yet. So we're going to stick to the story. Anyway, she come and say, oh, she want to perform. So I said, no, I know so performance go. I don't joke with my craft. I'm a real artist, and I'm not gonna just go up on a stage, go perform with Karlie, and we not do the rehearsal, and I don't know how her like a performer like that. But long and short of it, she not said nothing to me. She about to me that I said these things. Anyway, so we move past that. So me a prayer. Me not have her as my friend like anymore. Cause I know me I watch you sideways because you give a little vibe, and me I watch you sideways. When I got sick, obviously, she did come to the DR and we did spoke, obviously. Me near to death, step on the bed, whatever the case may be. But before we got to that point, the reason why we didn't speak, when I bought this house last year, a lot of you don't know because I don't post it. You only know because you watch Love and Hip Hop. This house, I bought it from last year, maybe July. And I just never feel like posting it because sometimes, and everybody have a happy feel. And then everybody, I go, sometimes it's good to work in silence. I just take that. I just say that, right? So I have her moving funny and I've been watching her. But to put the icing on the cake, what happened? When I bought my house, she was the only person I told, and I told Mida, which, you know, I have them as my friend. So I showed them the house. I tell them about the house, but I never posted the house on social media. Again, because, you know, I don't want everybody to have a business, whatever. It just so happens that we're on reality TV and it's not much you can hide. You know, you just have to be an open book when you're on the show because you know what you sign up for. But long and short of it, Uno never say me post it, say me buy the house, but I told her and I showed her the house and my kids was happy. I'm going to post a video of how passionate my kids was when I showed them this house. And so, you know, I was just expressing to her that I'm happy. I'm comfortable. I'm so grateful that God saved my life, that, you know, now that I can be with my kids, telling her all the plans that I have for my kids, and I'm going to build a pool, and just telling her whatever. She knows I bought the house. The neighbor that she bought the house from was my friend. And one day she said to me, Lord, young Karlie, I'm going to take over the whole neighborhood and I'm going to live in the scheme. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? So it was like, wait, so Karlie didn't tell you that she's trying to buy the house? I was shocked. I feel betrayed. Here I am having this friend that I talk to every day. She not telling me. I told her about my house. She's doing this. She not tell me. So you know what I did? I never tell her nothing either. September, we went to Carnival in New York. And out of the blues, our conscience a rider. So when Karlie conscience a rider, she said to me, sis, I have something to tell you. Me know already, but me I play fool for catch wise. I'm sorry, Americans. The Jamaicans know what I'm talking about. I just need to be myself when I need to express myself. So me I play fool for catch wise because me already know. But she now tell me, say she a pre for buy the house next door to me. So me I watch her, because me already been a watch her from Jamaica, been a watch everything what she do, been a watch her with the song, and me I watch her. She's like, oh sis, I have something to tell you. The house, she said, I don't remember her exact words. I'm going to want to tell a lie upon her. She said, I just found out. Yes. She said, I just found out yesterday that, the house I'm trying to buy is in your community or whatever. So I said, Karlie, stop fucking lying to me. I said, stop lying to me because I know about the situation. I know about the house. I already hear everything. And why you trying to buy the house next door to me behind my back? At the end of the day, let me explain something to you. I feel like if Karlie came to me and said, sis, I see this house selling next door to you. What do you think? I would reason it out, it would have come off different. But the fact that she do it behind my back and she not tell me, it give me a little stalker vibe. It rub me the wrong way. It does come off as a betrayal. I may have tried for preen on my head. What the fuck is Karlie up to? What she do? What's her motive? You know what I'm saying? So, me and her had a little argument where I said to her, that come off fake to me, Karlie. It come off real fake because at the end of the day, I personally I don't care if you're my best friend. I don't want nobody in my personal space when it comes on to my home. My home is my peace. My home is my heaven. My home is my sanity. You know what I'm saying? It gives me sanity. And Karlie friends are not my friends. So everything that I'm saying to you, I already say that to her. So she know exactly how I feel. Your friends are not my friends. I don't want to pull up in my driveway, in my house, when I spend $2 million for, and my spirit I got aggravate because you have some people over your house. I pull up in your driveway and I don't talk to them and they are not my friends. So if me wrong, I'm okay with telling me that I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I told her, I said, your friends are not my friends. So yes, this makes me feel some kind of way. I know I don't want you to live 2 steps away from me.
No, something very interesting is happening between the friendship between Karlie Redd and Spice. No, let me just get down into it. I know you already watched the video, so I'm just going to pick out the major details. Spice did a song with Karlie Redd, helped her, carried her along the way. And if you know Spice is always doing collaboration with some of her castmates on Love and Hip Hop, despite some of them being very ungrateful. And I'll leave that where it is. But no, she did a song with Karlie Redd. The song went #1. Karlie Redd went behind her back and, sent it over to the Grammys. Interesting. Why would you not want to include the person who actually held your hand along the way, guided you through the process, and helped you to get that #1 song? Why wouldn't you want to let them know that you indeed submitted their song, because it's both Karlie Redd's and Spice's song? So that's very interesting. But specifically, she was talking about the host. Now, I understand some people will say Spice is selfish because Spice doesn't want Karlie Redd to live in the same neighborhood as she does, etc. But you have to think about the main basic information. So this is not just a car you're buying, this is a house. And like she said, her house is her safe haven. As a female, I completely understand that. Privacy, every individual has a right to privacy. Now, whilst Spice cannot bar her from, purchasing a house beside her, it comes with a lot of different technicalities in the sense where, #1, Karlie has proved not to be the most genuine person. #1, because Spice even stated that she seems to be an opportunist. Now, I understand if you're doing some business, most people don't talk about their business before the business actually comes through. So in Karlie Redd's defense, maybe she didn't want to tell Spice about the purchase of the property until it came through. On the flip side, Spice and Karlie Redd are supposed to be friends. So if you're going to purchase a house, not just only in the community, but literally right next door to Spice's house, it would have been, thoughtful. I will use the word thoughtful to let Spice get some kind of heads up to let her know, I'm going to be your new neighbor. Now, Spice's concern is because you know, Karlie Redd is not really a genuine friend, as she has proved time and time again. So if now Karlie Redd is going to live beside Spice, Spice's privacy is going to be infringed, because Karlie Redd's friends are not Spice's friends. And if you know anything about love and hip hop, you know it's all about drama, mix up. And so it would be nice that when the cameras are off, you have a safe space to go home to, where you can relax in the privacy of your own home and also in protection of your children, because remember, Spice has 2 kids. And so she believes that her sanity, her peace of mind, her privacy will be 100% threatened, because she will have no peace if Karlie Redd is her neighbor. That is very important. That's not something to overlook. Privacy. Karlie Redd is known to be extremely messy as it comes on to mix up and people business. If you watch Love and Hip Hop, you will know Karlie Redd is messy. No one would want to live beside a messy person such as that. You will have no privacy. If one pot cover drop in your house, Karlie Redd are gonna know, and by a man in it broadcast. That is the fact. That is how Karlie Redd rolls. And on top of that, Karlie Redd may have some friends who are snakes, as Spice highlighted. She didn't use the word snakes, but because I know of Karlie Redd, I know enough to say she may have some friends who are snakes, and that is going to mash up Spice Meds. It's going to destroy her home and her safe haven. So this is actually a very meaningful concern. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Don't do no fuck around.
Now, Chronicler, the law boss, had a performance recently in St. Elizabeth, and it seems as if his selector, his disc jock, was kind of messing with his music, and he was unable to perform the way how he liked to. So in the clip, you can actually see where Chronicler really had to give the selector a big man page and say, listen, fix this, fix it. And you know, as heavy as the law boss is, he was able to move very neat in his dance move. He had some really nice dance moves, which I find to be, you know, very entertaining. Actually, watching that snippet just now, I actually enjoyed his dance move. Despite him heaviness, so to speak, he moves very well. And I realized he's an excellent performer, as you could actually see where the crowd went crazy. And, you know, he really has good control of the stage. So he has great stage presence. So that's very interesting. And for the selectors who are selecting behind the artists, please be careful of the kind of selecting that you do, because you don't want to interrupt the artist's performance and, you know, mess up their set. And with that being said, this is the Jamaican Scoop Diva. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell and leave your comments below. Please take care of yourselves.